Hello students, good morning. I am your teacher Dolcy and today we are going to start second topic from chapter Human Reproduction. As you know that we have done the simple introductory part of this chapter in the previous lecture, and today we are going to describe various terms that we use randomly in this chapter. Okay, so first term that we are going to discuss is gametogenesis. So first of all, what is gametogenesis? Gameto stands for gametes and genesis stands for generation. So gametogenesis is the general process of producing gametes, whether ova or whether sperm. So the production of sperm and ova inside the gonads of the organism, whether ovaries or whether testes. Ovaries in female and testes in males from the primary germ cells known as primary gametogonia. So gametogenesis is the process of formation of ova or sperm from gametogonia in the gonads, that is testes and ovaries respectively. गैमीट्स का बनना गोनाड्स में प्राइमरी जो जर्म सेल है उनसे, उसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? गैमेटोजेनेसिस. यूजुअली गैमेटोजेनेसिस इज ऑफ टू टाइप. फर्स्ट वन इज स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस, सेकंड वन इज oogenesis. As its name implies, spermatogenesis represents the formation of haploid sperms from diploid spermatogonial cells or the primary germ cells found in the testes of male organism. Okay. Oogenesis represents formation of haploid ova from diploid oogonia in the ovaries of female. Important point here is that the gamete produced should be haploid and it should be formed from diploid mother cells, that can be spermatogonia or can be oogonia. Okay. The second term is insemination or ejaculation. Insemination means that you have to inseminate, means add the seminal fluid inside the genitalia of a female. So ejaculation or insemination involves release of seminal fluid, matlab sperms plus the secretion of all the accessory sex glands of the male in the vagina of a female by a kind of copulatory act. Means if during intercourse or sexual intercourse the male ejaculate its seminal fluid inside the vagina of a female, that is said to be the ejaculation or insemination. Third term is the fertilization. As you all know, the fusion of both male and the female gamete, that is ova and sperm, to form the zygote, that is diploid cell, is called fertilization. Usually in human beings, fertilization occur inside the body of a female in the fallopian tube of the female in the ampulla region. So where fertilization takes place? In the ampulla region of fallopian tube of female reproductive system, and there formation of zygote occurs. Then fusion of the two sets of chromosomes, that is said to be the karyogamy. So now we are on the two terms. First one is karyogamy and second one is amphimixis. Karyogamy represents the fusion of two nuclei, means the fusion of nuclei of male and female gamete is called karyogamy, and the fusion of chromosomes of both the gamete is called amphimixis. Next term is cleavage. Cleavage generally represents the breakdown. Okay, so cleavage includes all those rapid mitotic divisions that occur in zygote to form a single layered hollow spherical ball of cell, that is said to be the blastula. So the conversion of diploid zygote into a ball of cell called blastula in human being, that is said to be the blastocyst, that process is called cleavage. Cleavage is also known as blastulation because blastula is formed in the cleavage. Then it is followed by morula stage, then by gastrula, but all those stages collectively known as blastulation. Fifth term from this chapter is implantation. Implantation is embedding of the embryo inside the uterus of a female. So it is the process of attachment of blastocyst to the innermost layer, that is endometrium of uterus of a female, to take nutrients from the mother is called implantation. That implantation ultimately results in placentation. So what is placentation? Placenta formation is called a placentation. So the process of formation of intimate mechanical and physiological connection, that connection is said to be placenta, which carry all the nutrients, respiratory gases and the excretory product from and to the fetus. Means the transfer of all the nutrient, waste, gases between the mother and baby occurs through the placenta. So placenta is very necessary to keep baby alive inside the uterus of female in the mother womb. Next is gastrulation. So what is gastrulation? It is the 9-month period, average 9 plus minus 9, matlab 9 days can be higher or 9 days can be lesser than that of the 9-month period of the human female. It is said to be the gastrulation period. Gastrulation is the process by which blastocyst, that is formed by cleavage from the zygote, is changed into gastrula larva with 3 germ layers, that can be ectoderm, endoderm and mesoderm, and all these 3 layers are responsible for formation of embryo. Okay, so the process of division of zygote into blastula is blastulation. Conversion of blastula into gastrula is said to be the gastrulation. Okay, and this is also known as gestation period, that is 9th month period of the female. Organogenesis. Organo means organ, genesis means formation. So organogenesis include the formation of specific organ system from the 3 germ layer. Means firstly fertilization occur, then zygote form, that is said to be the cleavage occur, then gastrulation, and ultimately organogenesis occur to form a fully formed baby. So here 2 processes mainly occur during the organogenesis. First one is morphogenesis, second one is differentiation. Morphogenesis is the process of morphological formation of the baby, and differentiation is the distinguishing or the differentiation of labor, means division of work inside various tissues of the body. It occurs during the process of pregnancy and embryo development. Next term or the last term from this chapter is parturition. As you all know, it is simply represents the delivery of the baby. So it involves the expelling means throwing out of fully formed baby from the mother's uterus after gestation period. Means after the completion of 9 months of gestation, a female delivers out its offspring from the body, in the form of a fully developed baby, that is said to be the parturition. So that's all for today. Memorize these terms and try to implement in your daily life. Thank you.